What is going on, good people? So I created a prototype, and this prototype is designed to help take some of the load off a GRC analyst or even the security awareness team. And I'm going to walk you through the whole process and how it works, but I do want to give you a high-level overview of what I'm about to show you. So this is a phishing awareness training portal that I created. So it simulates a corporate phishing awareness compliance training web application. It's a prototype designed to simulate real-world GRC security awareness training. An overview is this application demonstrates how an organization can deliver a phishing training, track employee quizzes, and provide management compliance reporting. This is a working demonstration. It is a prototype, and it does not include production-level authentication or security hardening, right? Just a prototype. So some of the features, it has employee features, but then it also has managerial features. So as far as the employees, what they'll do is they'll log in. And again, what I did, I created a fictitious car dealership. Let me kind of show you that. So I created 100 employees. I gave them whatever department they're in. So sales department, finance, IT, HR, service. And then everybody has a role. So credit analyst, loan processor, network administrator, recruiter, whatever the process is. It's going to come with a default password. That's how they're going to log in. And that'll make sense in a second here. So they'll be able to log in. They're going to have a training module that's going to go over phishing and all awareness and things that they need to be aware of. After they would take that model, there's an interactive quiz that they do. It's a 10-question quiz where they have to score 80% or higher to pass. They're going to be able to see instant results and get instant feedback. So they'll be able to see immediately did they pass, but not only will they be able to see that, they're also going to be able to see the answers they got wrong, why they got those answers wrong, and what the right answer was. They're going to be allowed to track their progress. And then again, they're going to be able to retake it right there. Because again, in order to be compliant, they would have to score an 80% or higher. And in terms of managerial features, there's a compliance dashboard. So that's going to get an overview of all 100 employees. So if you are in GRC or if you are in the security awareness team, it's going to be very easy for you to see who's taken a test, who has not taken a test, who passed, who failed, and also how many times they've taken a test. You're going to see all the employees, completion rate, percentage, all of that good stuff, pass rate, and then you'll be able to export that out to maybe senior leadership or whoever needs to see that. But let's kind of jump into everything, and then I'll walk you through exactly how the whole process works. So let me move this out the way. We're going to move this over here. All right, so let's open up the portal so you guys can kind of take a look at that. All right, so let me just pick somebody to log in under. So we're going to let's use Charlotte. So we'll log in under Charlotte. All right, so we have Charlotte Perry's login, and then let's put her password in here. All right, perfect. We'll put that in. All right, perfect. So now we're logged in. You see a couple things. So Auto Sales Corp is the name of the car dealership that I created it. So this is their training protocol. So they've taken 0 quiz attempts, the highest score they've got. Obviously, you can see it's incomplete. So there's the training, and then there's obviously the quiz. So what Charlotte would do, she would go in here and then start taking the quiz. Or excuse me, not taking a quiz, go over the phishing awareness training. So this is going to break down what phishing is, how it works, basically everything an employer should know about phishing. And then once Charlotte goes over all of this stuff, once she feels confident, then what she'll do is she'll go back to the dashboard, and then she's going to begin quiz. So for Charlotte, we're not even going to read Charlotte's. Let's just say Charlotte was rushing through. She wasn't reading anything. Maybe she wasn't even taking this very seriously. So let's do Charlotte's 8, 9, and 10. All right. Charlotte submits her quiz. The really cool thing about this is the one she got wrong. Number one, it tells you the correct answer, and then it gives you an explanation of why that is the correct explanation. As well as, let's just say hypothetically that Charlotte is just guessing on things, like I was just marking random stuffs and it happened to be right. it's still going to give you an explanation of why that is the correct answer. At the top, it's going to give you the score, whether you passed or didn't pass. Obviously, Charlotte didn't pass, right? So it says you scored 10%, which is below the required 80% passing score. Please review the explanations below and retake the quiz, all right? So Charlotte is going to have the example, the ability to retake the quiz right here. But we're going to leave Charlotte alone, right? So Charlotte, for right now, she has a big fat failed. So let's get another employee here. We'll get Amelia from finance. Amelia is the finance manager. So hopefully Amelia knows her phishing a little bit better. So again, this is a completely separate sign-in. So the only thing Amelia is going to be able to see is her own particular information. She's not going to be able to see Charlotte's score, whether she took it or not. Again, Amelia is the finance manager. So again, she would do the same thing. She's going to go through the training. Once she goes through the training, then she would complete the quiz. All right, let's actually kind of go through this and let's help Amelia pass this. So what is phishing primarily designed to do? All right, we'll go with trick users into revealing sensitive information. What is spear phishing? Targeted phishing using personal company information. What is smishing? Phishing via text. Which is modern phishing trend? AI generated phishing emails. Which is a major phishing red flag? Urgent demanding. What should you do if you receive suspicious emails? Report it to IT security. What are compromised legitimate email accounts dangerous? Tickets and phishing, trusted sources. Which information should never be shared via email? Password or multi-factor authentication codes. What is QR phishing? QR codes used only for patterns. QR codes used only internally. QR codes used for marketing. Malicious QR codes. Okay, fake logins. There we go. If unsure about financial or credential requests, what should you do? Process it quickly. Verify through another communication channel. Ignore it forever. Post it in the chat. Verify through another communication. Okay. All right. So Amelia has completed her phishing. Hopefully she did better than Charlotte did. So as we can see, wow, Amelia got 100%. She passed everything. So congratulations to Amelia. So obviously there's no retake for her because she doesn't need to retake it. So let's go back to the dashboard. So she's completed. So she's done. So she's done with this. Now, so that's from a employee perspective. Let's log in as the manager. All right. So let me grab my login here as the manager. All right, so this is me logging in. So I am logging in as senior GRC analyst. And then what's going to happen, now I have a different dashboard on here that obviously the employees do not have. So the employees could only see this. All right, for the managers, all right, you get a management dashboard. So if we click on this, it's going to tell us how many total employees we have, what the completion rate is, what the pass rate is, and how many completed it. So this one, we can see who completed it. All right. And also those that took it and maybe failed. So these are some attempts I was doing earlier, just kind of testing the system. But if we scroll down here, we see Amelia in finance, who's a finance manager. She took it one time and completed it. We have Charlotte in finance. She's a loan processor. She failed, took it one time. So she's going to retake this. Now, again, depending on the organization, you might want to set something up where maybe if someone fails it 2 or more times, maybe it sends a note to maybe their manager that, they kind of need to sit them down and maybe explain this topic, or however you want to do. This could be gamified. A lot of times employees, little prizes and things like that, maybe for whoever got the highest score. But again, you can see all the employees are in here. So it's very easy to keep track of. And then all of this data can be exported out. That way, again, if anybody in management maybe needed to see that, or again, for an audit or anything. So again, I just wanted to walk you through this. Again, this is a prototype. What you would do, obviously, you'd go through and harden this. You would also secure everything. And then what would happen is when they logged in, they would obviously change the password because everybody has the same password at this point. But I just wanted to kind of walk you through it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you on the next one. Peace.